Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm super happy to have you guys. Thank you for coming to hang out in my little corner of YouTube. In today's video, we're just gonna sit back, we're gonna kick it. It's the evening time for me. It's about 8:30 at night, so I do have a little glass of wine while I hang out with y'all. In today's video, we are going to talk about makeup releases from the month of March that we absolutely knew. We being me. Whenever you see a release and you're like, I'm definitely not buying that. That's what this video is about. This video is about the I'm definitely not buying that releases. Right off the bat, I want to talk about these Jeffree Star eye gloss powder things. Listen, I cannot stand, it's a personal preference, I cannot stand those Jelly Much shadows from Colourpop. And I've also tried the Ace Beauté ones. I think I got one in like a BoxyCharm, or maybe someone gifted me one. I'm not sure how I didn't buy it, but I somehow have one. And I hate them. I hate the consistency, I hate the texture, I hate the way it feels on your eyelid. Maybe it's the type of eyelids that I have. Maybe like it's my own skin texture that doesn't agree with, I think it's so, I don't even like the way it feels. I don't even like touching it with my finger. I don't like it. Now, Jeffree Stars are called the the eye gloss powder. So I'm assuming since it's eye gloss, it's going to be shiny and like sticky to some degree, right? I mean, it's eye gloss, like, so I'm not sure if the consistency is going to be of the jelly, because it doesn't claim to be jelly, it does claim to be gloss, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of anything except for powder being on my eyelid. And like I can handle cream like in the form of like an eye base or something. Like, I don't even like a cream shadow. Like, it just falls apart. My eyelids destroy anything that's not powder. So, but I am kind of intrigued because it does say eye gloss powder. So is the original, like in the pot or in the pan, is it going to be like a glossy consistency and then it dries down to like a soft powder? I haven't seen any like promo photos on this, so I'm still kind of like confused about what exactly the product is. But based upon the advertisement photo and the name of the product, I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna risk it, because Jeffree Star products are expensive. I wouldn't buy it anyhow, but I'm just not on board with the jelly or glossy, like, no, just give me a freaking powder. I don't want it. e.l.f. has released a collab with Dunkin' Donuts. You know, surprise, surprise, I don't like it. Look, I'm an e.l.f. fan. I would consider myself an e.l.f. fan. There's a lot of e.l.f. products that I really, really enjoy. Recently, I mean, it's kind of like a hit or miss for me with e.l.f. because there are some products, both old and new, that I really enjoy and I really like e.l.f. products. And then there are some e.l.f. products where I'm like, I think primarily for me it's their eyeshadows. I don't think that their eyeshadow formula is like, it's not that it's bad, but I'm not like, people rave about e.l.f.'s eyeshadow formula and I'm just like, it's really not that great. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's good for the price, I guess, but I think the quality meets the price as well, you know what I mean? But I'm just not a fan of this. I don't like the color story of any of these little quads. I know you have to buy all of them together. I don't know why make individual eyeshadows that are separate that you have to buy together. That seems weird to me. Just make them one palette, right? I don't know. And I kind of feel like, is e.l.f. turning into like a Colourpop or like a Makeup Revolution kind of vibe, where we're just spitting out collabs with everybody. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, why though? And the sponge, someone was saying that it's not a makeup sponge. You wash your face with it. Someone was saying that you wash your body with it, but the packaging says face sponge. So I guess that one person's theory about it being something, I think I was watching a Jen Loves Reviews video, and one of like her comments on the bottom was saying, like the girl was saying that the sponge is meant to wash your face, not apply makeup. So I guess I can see that, but I don't know. I'm just confused. I'm just confused by the collection. I just feel like it was unnecessary. ABH has launched another palette through their like Norvina side. It's the Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 6. Wow, goodness. 6 of them already. I have never purchased a Norvina palette. I did receive the, like, I think it's the first volume, the one that has the purple, like, cover. I received that palette in a BoxyCharm, gosh, probably going on 6 months ago now at this point, and I have used it 1 or 2 possible times, and I don't like it. Maybe it's because it's old, or maybe it's expired. I don't want to assume that BoxyCharm is sending out expired palettes, but it is an older palette, so who knows. But I think the palette is, I would be pissed if I bought that palette and that's how it performed. All of the shades that I've used are really chalky. They don't blend well. They're not, the pigment fades. It's like they're hard to build because they're chalky, and I was not impressed. Not impressed at all. So I definitely won't be purchasing this palette, but I just thought it was like so random. I feel like, are people still, like kind of like Urban Decay, like with the Naked palettes? I'm like, that's how I feel with Norvina and the Norvina palettes. I'm like, are people even buying this? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Tarte has launched some new products. To me, nothing that's really exciting. Basically, everything is just repackaged. Now, I will say the packaging is cute, okay? But the makeup is just flippin' boring, okay? It's the same neutrals, the same soft browns, the same dusty pinks, the same lackluster shimmers. I've seen it a dozen times. Tarte has been releasing the same blush and same eyeshadow since I've been in high school. Since I was in high school, should I say. I started high school in like 2007. Okay? Tarte has had the same product since 2007. The lip gloss is the only thing I would remotely consider purchasing because the component is cool. I don't need that lip gloss. I probably have that lip gloss shade. But the package is cute. You know, the snake going up it, that's cute. That's my vibe. That is a vibe. But it's like, do I want to spend, what, like $36 on a lip gloss shade that I have a dozen times over because the packaging is cute? No. If you're wondering, no, I don't. So Colourpop released the Limelight collection, and I cannot help but look at this and see different shades of baby poop. Okay? Okay. This is literally, like, it looks like either baby puree food that you buy at the store, or baby poop, like infant baby poop, or when the baby is transitioning from being an infant into, like, I guess toddler age, but still not eating solid food, you know, like a 6-month-old. Like this palette has all the different stages of baby shit in it. So just like, no thanks. So at the beginning of March, Miss Gwen Stefani launched her very own makeup brand. So I think you'd have to be like a super hardcore Gwen Stefani fan to find it necessary to purchase any of these products. They're very basic. They're to make a pretty basic, yet iconic look. I mean, Marilyn Monroe had a similar vibe. So, I mean, it's an iconic look. But I just don't know why she didn't consider partnering with like MAC or someone just to come out with like a Gwen like collab with MAC or Dior or some like a luxury brand, but just do a collab, because I don't think it's necessary to have a brand and the basis of the brand is so people can achieve Gwen's signature look. Like, you're super limited to the things that you can produce. Unless she's gonna like, oh, that was just my first launch. Like, my first launch was the items that to make the Gwen signature look, and then they're gonna just build on that and be a normal makeup brand. But then that loses like the point of getting Gwen's signature look. I just think that it's an unnecessary brand. She should have just collabed with one of her favorite high-end brands. That way the price point could still be, you know, Sephora level, and just collected her cash and went about her day. Like, what else can you come out with? We've got the nudes. We've got your red lip. I'm pretty sure there's a gloss, maybe even a red gloss. And then, of course, the red bullet. And then I think she has mascara and obviously eyeliner. Done. Done. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This was obviously a much shorter video, but I thought it would be fun just to kind of sit down and talk about the makeup releases that really stuck out to me, like in a not so good kind of way. If you guys like this kind of content, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up and leave a little note down in the comments if you'd like to see more videos with this kind of vibe, kind of like an anti-haul kind of thing. I really enjoy watching anti-hauls. It's really fun to, you know, see what your favorite influencers don't have their eye on. Well, you guys, again, thank you so much. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe before you go, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!